My name is Lynn Stainbrook, and I'm the Executive Director at Rockford Public Library. I worked in a college library when I was an undergraduate. And working in the library, I learned so much about how the library could help me in my coursework. I still wanted to be an attorney at that time. And I graduated, didn't really have money to go to law school right away, and so went to find a job and fell into a library. And somewhere in there, I would say, a year after working in a library, it's like, this is really what I want to do. Forget this law stuff. I remember early on in my career working as a children's librarian and having a grant where we took books to the parks where kids were gathered. And I remember a little girl kind of going, I don't like books, I don't like to read. And, working with her and sort of being, well, what do you like? Well, I like horses. I really, I go horseback riding and I really like horses. Well, you might like this story here. And working with her a little bit more, but before we left, she not only had checked out a book on horses, but she was probably in the third or fourth chapter already and having read that. And the story that was told of the groups that went back is that she continued to check out books and to do that. So it's that kind of, if we help that child continue to read over the summer, know that summer slide, that lack of practice in reading really made a difference in the schooling that she went to. I mean, there are a lot of stories like that in my history and in my background, and that's been wonderful to see. That gives me that passion, even if I don't work directly with the public anymore because I'm doing administrative kinds of things. I still know those kinds of stories happen, that those things happen in libraries, and I really believe that we change people's lives. This opening came up, and I have to say that every time there's an opening in the Janesville area where my family is from, or anywhere within probably an hour of that, I would get a telephone call from a family member going, oh, there's an opening here, would you come and apply? We'd like that. Even if it was about a third of the salary I was currently making or totally unrelated to what I do. It was kind of nice that family wanted us back in the area. This one came along and I heard about it the same way and looked at it and thought, this wouldn't be so bad. They're building a new library building. They've got a performing arts center that they're trying to really get off the ground. It is close to our family. This could really work out. I looked more. There are challenges in Rockford. There are challenges at the library, but a wonderful opportunity. I had been involved in a number of building projects over the years, but none of them from beginning all the way to the end. So that opportunity to put all of the things that I had learned in doing these various projects and even, renovations and additions, that kind of thing that I'd done in other places, that just seemed like the community was calling. It was like, yeah, here's my wonderful opportunity to put all of this together and to be able to do it from beginning to end.